Alrighty, folks, we're going to go through those three free radical substitution reactions, and I'll show all the steps here for you. I'll do it in 3 different videos. So here's the first one, looking at butane and chlorine. So butane is going to replace one of the hydrogens. The thing is, we don't know which one it's going to replace in this case because you don't know. Because here's butane. And all those empty spaces obviously are hydrogens. It could be any one of those that becomes a chlorine. It could be on carbon number 1 or on carbon number 2. You don't know. And it is somewhat random, so we'll just pick one. Let's pick carbon number 1, just for the heck of it. As always, the first step is initiation, so that's a pretty simple one. I think I don't have to spend any time on that one. There it is there, and this is where the UV light comes in. This is the slowest step in the reaction. That's where you need the energy. From here on in, everything else is spontaneous. Okay, so then the next step is propagation, and this is where I'm going to be producing new radicals. So take one of my radicals I just finished forming, my Cl radical, and react it with butane. Okay, and then we're going to say one of the N hydrogens is going to be stolen to the chlorine to get HCl, and then we'll also produce a butyl radical. Okay, and there it is there. And it all sort of fits barely on my screen. Okay, and then my new radical that I just formed now is going to continue on in the next reaction. I'm just going to abbreviate it C4H9. I've already shown which hydrogen has left, so I don't feel the need to do that continuously now. There's my butyl radical reacting with chlorine, and I'm going to, again, the chlorine is going to, one of the chlorines will attach itself to the butyl radical, leaving behind a chlorine radical. And you can get around having to draw out the structural formula if you just named it as well. You could do that sometimes. So 1-chlorobutane, for example, okay, plus my chlorine radical. So those are my 2 radicals that I formed. So now I'm going to move on to the 3 termination steps possible, and that would be any combination of my radicals. So 2 chlorine radicals coming together, 2 butyl radicals coming together to make octane, or of course the one that I want, the 1-chlorobutane being produced. Okay, so those are the 6 reactions you'd have to be able to do, and that is the first question done. The next video is going to show you the next one, which is 1-bromopropane and bromine. So I'm starting with a halogenoalkane. I'll be producing a dihalogenoalkane in the next video, so get ready. Here we go.